So now, this afternoon, we're going to discuss application of first order ordinary differential equation specifically for nonlinear model. So I'll just present two types of application for nonlinear models. So since we already have discussed bunch of application for linear models. So there is a nonlinear. Kani siya nga application is like a general, kani sa nonlinear general which is can be applied to all um, field of engineering, specialization sa engineering. So kani siya general ni siya nga application. So bahalag unsa ka nga engineering makarelate pud ka ani nga kuan. Kay general knowledge ani sa nonlinear model applications nato. Ang iyahang way of um, applying differential equations. So for nonlinear models, we're going to discuss uh, the population dynamics and also leaking problems. Kanila silang duha ang atoang topic that will be included on the nonlinear models. First up, we have the population dynamics. So if you remember or if you watch the lecture video on the linear model, so it discussed there the growth and decay. So growth and decay, pwede na to siya applyan for population growth. So as the time goes by, the number of population of the number of um, an unit or the number of samples with respect to time also increases. So directly proportional siya kung growth ang imuhang at ang imuhang problem. Then if decay kay magkagamay pud siya. And we have this familiar ni siya nga differential model which is differential model for growth and decay nga kuan. Differential model. So kani siya kay mostly on the exponential growth na for kuan na differential model where the change in the population, so P here stands for P of T here is the population. So the change in the population with respect to time is directly proportional to your constant of proportionality times the population at that specific time. So here, the P of T denotes the size of the population at time t. So kani siya ang imuhang P of T, the population at time t. So the model for exponential growth begins with the assumption of this one. So kani atong model for exponential growth which is already discussed on the growth and decay nga linear model application. So for some k greater than 0. So in this model, the relative or specific growth rate defined by this one, which is your stands for your k. So this is the specific a relative or specific growth rate, which is the change in your population with respect to time over the population at that specific time, which is stands for your constant k or the constant of proportionality nato. So true cases of exponential growth over long periods of time are hard to find because the limited resources of the environment will at some time exert restriction on the growth of population. So what it means is that dili jud nato makita in a practical application kanang atuang exponential growth, right? Because for example, you have a fish pan. So sa fish pan ana nimo na kay starting population sa imong fish kani imong P sub 0. So kani dire ang population sa imong fish. At a certain time as time goes by, katong atong original na assumption nato which is exponential growth sa atong population will not be applicable, especially for practical na mga engineering problems because we are limited with the resources that are present. So kung for example kani sa fish pan, ang iyang resources ani oxygen within the fish pan as well as the area of your fish pond. So dili siya pwede nga mag-apaw or sobra ang number of fishes inside your fish pan sa iyahang capacity na pwede niya ibutang within the fish pan. So muna siya ang uh, some issues that encountered if you have this assumption as a growth decay for solving a population growth in population. Kay at isa po na nga ko aniya is that in a community man pod, sure ta nga magkadako man jud pod ang ato ang population, right? Because there are natay mga newborn, natay mga new generation. But at the same time, there are some external factors like old age. So instead of you have a growing population, magagamay po na siya because of there are some people or kung dili people, animals na lang, bisa na magkamatay pod. Dili man ta immortal, dili man pod immortal ang animals. So at a certain period of time, as the population grows, mabawasan po na siya. So natay limiting ana niya. Di po na magkadako pod. Then also the available resources like for example, nakasakuan post-apocalypse. So naana mo'y 20 nga people present sa isa ka secluded area, for example lang. So what you did is that magpopulated ka, but at the same time kay limited pa rin yung resources. So as the population grows, magkagamay ang inyong resources ninyo, pwede po na some will resort to cannibalism. So magkagamay gapon ang number of people inside that community or that group of people. So natay other certain factor jud na dili nato ma-apply jud ang kanang direct na application of growth, exponential growth. Kay di man jud na always na increasing ang ato ang number of population nato. So in other models, it can be expected that we have a decrease on the population P. We have a decrease in our model as our population P also increases. So the assumption that the rate at which the population grows or decreases is dependent only on the number of the population present and not on the time-dependent mechanisms such as seasonal phenomena or anything na kanang magkadaghan lang jud siya. So mo depende jud siya sa number of population existing on that specific time. So we have this one. So if we are going to change this constant of proportionality k as a function of population nato, f of p, so our dp over dt will be equal dp over dt over our population at that specific time will be equal to a function function that is dependent on the population at that time. So, ato na siyang i-simplify, you'll get this differential model. Instead of having a growth, exponential growth lang na differential model, you have this na differential model which is dependent na sa function of population existing at that time. So, this differential model, which is widely assumed in models of animals population, is called the density-dependent hypothesis. So, depende siya sa kadaghan of the density of the population at that specific time. So, kanina yon, because of this, kanisiya, it makes our model, our differential model, non-linear because of this one. Because our f of p is a function of p or function of population. So multiplyan pa nimo na siya og p pa dire, so na siya. So you are to expect na jud kay non-linear nga term within your differential equation where your dependent variable is not on its linear form niya. Atong dependent variable diri kay ang p man. So from this differential model, we can now arrive with our logistic equation. So from this, katong ato ang density-dependent hypothesis na equation, we have our logistic equation. So we assume that f of p is linear, kani siya. If we assume this one as linear, then you have this as your representation of your f of p. Because di ba ang linear nato is just equal to y equals, ang linear equation nato is equals to mx plus b. So mo na siya, linear lang ni siya nga representation of your function f of p. We assume that the f of p is linear. So for logistic equation, as I said, for example, we have this differential model. So we have two options, either decreasing or increasing ang ato ang population. So we have initial population here, p sub 0, p sub 0. Then, if your initial population is greater than the carrying capacity nimo, so for example, we have here n, carrying capacity. So at time goes by, magkagamay na imong population as it approaches your limiting or your carrying capacity. Then same pod, if your starting point sa imong population is less than the carrying capacity or sa imong conditions, then as time goes by, it will increase as it approaches to number of the carrying capacity or your limitation nimo kani siya. Kani ang imong differential model for the population dynamics nato. So from this, so dire, gikan matani sa atong population dynamics nato nga differential model. Then we assume that f of p is linear. Then we get this a equals to a minus bp, which is katong linear model, linear equation lang na siya nga y equals to mxp. Maora ni siya. Then if we are going to change this population dynamics and convert it into a logistic equation with respect to this model kani, then we have this logistic equations. Kani siya si logistic equation 1, kani si logistic equation 2. So, this n here is our limit of population. So, as I said gayina, naadyo tay limit ana kung pila ang kung unsa ra ang capacity within your group or sa imong observation nimo sa imong, for example sa community or sa imong area of observation nimo. So nakadepende na siya dira. Kanang imong n stands for the limit of the population. So if we are going to base our logistic equation on the with this model, with respect to the model, then our change in population with respect to time is jointly proportional to our population and to our n minus p. N minus p here stands for how close is the population with the limit. Kani siya. Kani siya yung kanan ng f. Kani diri nga part. Kaning n minus p. How close is the population to our limit. Kana siya. So, wala siya nga to ang differential model with respect kani siya. Kani atong logistic equation with respect to the model. Where our n here stands for the carrying capacity or ang ato ang limit nato. So, these two equation or two models are logistic equation based on derived from our population dynamics na density dependent hypothesis. And mind you, these two equation or these two models are the same. Different lang ang iyahang representation niya, but these two is the same. Kay pareha naman ta nga iyahang it is derived from the same na differential equation pod. We have different assumption lang na gibuhat so that we come up with two different models for our logistic equation. But here we have the same logistic equation with different parameters. So we have here parameters A and B. Here we have a parameters of a carrying capacity. So if given that example, you are given the carrying capacity N, then you are asked to find the um, population with this differential model. A and B ang gipangita ang ipagamit sa imuha, but ang given is N. So as I said, these two equation are the same with different parameters lang. So how are we going to convert one equation to the other? So to do that, we have this A is just equal to your Kn, and your B is equal to K. So same, your N is just equal to A over K, and your K is equal to B. So it means that is just your N is just equal to A over B. So mani siyang iyahang kuan, conversion of one logistic equation to the other para ma-relate nimo ang lahang different parameters nila because they are the same ramang good. Depende lang kung sa imong gamiton kung aha kahiyang. But for specific for given problem, you can just choose what differential model to use as long as it is a logistic equation nga problem. Okay? So makita na to na unya later sa to ang example. So moving on. So here we are going to find solution, method of solution for this type of differential equation. So kanino naman tayo differential model. This is just a differential equation lang. So to find the solution for this one, what we need to do is we have to rearrange this equation. So we have dp over dt. Then atong distribute ang p sa sulod. So we have pa minus bp squared. Then rearrange this. We have dp over dt equals to equals naman noon minus a p then equals to negative b p squared. So based on this rearranged differential equation, unsa man ni siya nga type of ODE?
Linear, sir.
Ha?
Ano yung linear?
Murag Bernoulli, sir?
Bernoulli.
Okay.
Bernoulli equation siya because our dependent variable here is p. So, mura kag makaingon kag linear, but because of this term, dili na siya linear because our dependent variable here is being squared. So it means that the dependent variable is not linear. So it means we have a non-linear differential equation. Kana siya, okay? So we have here a Bernoulli differential equation. So we're going to use the methods on finding solution for Bernoulli's differential equation. So ato ni siyang i-convert into its equivalent linear na model. So ang iyang linear equation, linear differential equation ani using substitution, we let v equals to y raised to 1 minus n, which is ang n nato is 2, so we have y raised to negative 1. Then applying that, we'll get v prime plus our 1 minus n, which is negative 1, times our p of x nato diri kaning negative a raman ni siya. So we have a, then v equals to our q of x here is negative b, then times 1 minus n, so we have negative 1. So we have here v prime plus a v equals to b mora. So kani siyang iyang equivalent linear model. Ay, dili ni siya p. Ay, di ni siya y. P dapat ni siya para ma-relate na to. P. Kana. So we have here the equivalent linear niya nga equation. So from this linear equation, we can now apply our solution katong yes pdx equals to square pdx. But here, v man na ito ang dependent variable. So we have v e raised to integral of our p of x here is a. So of a dt then equals to integral of our q is b. So we have b here, e raised to integral of a dt dt. Kana siya. Then we have here v e raised to at. Then here we have integral of b e raised to at dt. Solving for that one, we got v e raised to 80. Then, integral na sa pikas, we have b over a e raised to 80 plus c. Then, substituting back the value of for our v, ato sang i-divide I. So, we have v equals to b over a plus c e raised to negative 80. Ato lang i-divide ang e raised to negative, e raised to 80 sa atong equation. Then substituting back kaning atong assumption, so we have p raised to negative 1 for our v. Then we have b over a plus c e raised to negative 80. Then solving for p, we have p equals to simplify nato ni dire, we have 1 over b over a plus c e raised to negative a t. Further simplification, we have p equals to a over b plus a c e raised to negative a t. So kani. So this one will be our p of t, but we have to get the value for our c. So to get the value of our c, we let p of 0 or at the start kanato ang initial population nato at t equals to 0, we have p sub 0. Kanatong initial population. So ato ning substitute, we get p sub 0 dire equals to a over b plus ac. Kani kay ma-0 man ni siya. Ma-0 ang numerator, e raised to 0 is just 1. Manang ac na lang. Then solving for ac na lang dayon ta dire. So our AC is just equal to A minus B times P sub 0 over P sub 0. Mano siya to ang AC. Mano atong i-substitute dire kanisiya. Now, our final P of T will be equal to kani siya lahing a ballpen. Dire substitute nato dire kaning value sa atong AC. Wala na to, nag-solve lang taog ng kidlat. Solve lang nato ni siya. Laban sa ulan. Madunggan ba ko ninyo guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ulan manggod.
Medyo
So,
hanap lang gamay.
Ato ni siyang ikuan, substitute ang AC. So we have A over B plus ang AC nato is equal to A minus B P sub 0 over P sub 0 then E raised to negative A P. Then ato ni simplify, then we'll get the final form of our solution P of T. So we have A P sub 0 over B times P sub 0 plus quantity A minus B times P sub 0 E raised to negative A T. So this one will be our, hindi na lang our final form of our population at any time t. So mani siya itong solution for this differential model. Kani. So we have P of t, which is the population at any time t, is just equal to A P sub 0. So P sub 0 here is the initial number of population at t equals to 0. Then over B times P sub 0 plus quantity A minus B times P sub 0 e raised to negative AT. So on solving logistic equation problems, you can directly use this equation for this differential model. Now, to solve for the population, at any time t sa P of t, for this model, kani, ball pen akong gamiton. Ano? You can just apply also the Bernoulli's equation. Bernoulli's equation ng gihapon ni siya. Then you'll come up with the, so I will just give you the kamo na ang mag-solve for the solution P of t for this differential model. So try ninyo solve using Bernoulli's equation. If you come up with this, the same nga P of t for this type of differential model. Kani. So you should get your n times P sub 0 over P sub 0 plus quantity n minus P sub 0 times e raised to negative k n p. Ano siya? So you should get this equation for the population at any time t for this differential equation. Using same method lang gihapon but different parameter lang. Instead of a and b, now we have k and n for this. Then you can also try applying this conversion from your parameter a, b to your parameter n and k. Kung sa ako sang isarado ang window sa akong kwarto. Okay, I'm back. So mani siya ang duha ka equation that can be used on solving logistic equation ng mga problem. So since we already derived the solution kaning P of t, then pwede na mo dili mo agi on this process to solve your word problem nato for logistic equation for this type of differential model. Kani. Pwede na kani atong gamiton. Then mo depende na pud na sa given sa atong nga problem kung unsa nga to ang gamiton nga P of t nga equation based na sa problem. So ato ni siyang i-apply sa example. Okay? So first example here for logistic equation, suppose a student is carrying a coronavirus, returns to an isolated college campus of 1,000 students. So if it is assumed that the rate at which the virus spread is proportional not only to the number X of infected students, but also to the number of not infected. Now, we are going to determine the number of infected students after 6 days if it is further observed that after 4 days, the number of infected students is equal to 50. So based on this problem, unsa man ang mga given sa ato a? Guys?
Given pa sa total population, sir.
Ha?
Given pa sa total population.
So we have here 1,000 as our um, carrying capacity. So ano siya ang limit nato? Lisod pod mula pa sa 1,000 ang na-infect. So aha day ito gikan tong uban nga na-infect. So kana siya. So number of infected student will not be more than 1,000. Then aside from 1,000, we also given that after 4 days there are 50 infected students. Now, at t equals to 0 at the beginning, how many number of students are infected? If we are going to have if we have to assume, wala man gihatag dire.
100, sir.
Ha?
100.
Gabi po ka mag-assume. Oy, pwede naman ta mag-assume og 1.
Ay, ganun,
1
sir.
is enough man good to start a spread, di ba? 1 is enough to start spreading virus. Manang it's better jud na magpa vaccine mo. Okay? Sideline. So, kusugas
Sir.
sa lugdog ay.
Sir, what if, sir, ba, among nabasahan man, sir, kay suppose si students, so, dili mi maka-assume nga isa, sir.
O jud sir kay ara man ang ingon sir.
Ha? Hindi ko na madungog kay.
Ang kwan sir ba ang sa problem sir nakabutang ara man tapos students plural. Din plural. So kung unta sir usa ra ka student.
Mura grammar ni siya sa kuan. Gikopy ra magud nako ni.
Pero di ba sir
Tanawon ako.
kung sir kay isa ra man.
Plural lang na siya. At plural singular lang dapat na siya. Student ra dapat na siya, student.
Okay, sir.
Student ra na siya. Nag-chat. Okay. So kana. So based on our given, so ang main nato diri nga kuan identify nato on what differential model to be used is the carrying capacity nato kaning n. So we can use this ato ang second nya differential model to solve this problem. So we have instead of P, akong gamiton is X na lang because the change in the number of infected student with respect to time is jointly proportional to the number of infected student and number of not infected student. So unsa man nato pag-present sa not infected student? It is the number of carrying capacity minus the infected student at that time. Mao man ang giingon diri proportional to the number of X infected student but also to the number of not infected students. So here, X stands for the number of infected, then N minus X here stands for the number of not infected student. So mo ni siya ang atuang differential model. So atong i-substitute ang value ni N. So we have here dx over dt equals to kx times N is 1,000 minus X. Wala ni siya dapat ha. Wala. So kani. So we already have the solution for this type of differential equation, right? Using Bernoulli's equation on finding the method of a differential equation. Gabi dalugdog. So our x of t here, stands for the function of number of students infected with respect to time. So kani siya, x of t is equals to 1,000, so your number of carrying capacity times the initial number of infected student, then our x sub 0 plus 1,000 minus x sub 0 times e raised to negative k 1,000 kt. Negative 1,000 kt. Muna siya. So kaniya to ang function for number of infected student at any time t. But still, we need to get the value sa ato ang k. Ang x of 0, kabalo naman ta sa value ana niya, which is 1. So ito na yung i-substitute ang mga value. So we'll get our x of t is equal to 1,000 over 1 plus 999 times e raised to negative 1,000 kt. So, ano siya? So, ang atong target ani to complete this x of t, ating atong equation, is to get the value of k. So, to do that, to get the value of our k, we'll use this given. Kaning at 4 days, the number of infected student is equal to 50. So, at x for number of infected student is 50. So, apply na to na dire. So, we have 50 equals to 1,000 over 1 plus 999 e raised to negative 1,000 k. Then, our t here is 4. So, solving, we have 999 e raised to negative 4,000 k is equal to 1,000 over 50 minus 1. So, solving for k, we get e raised to negative 4,000 k equals to 19 divided by 999. Applying ln both sides, we get negative 4,000 k equals to ln of 19 over 999. So our k here is ln of 19 over 999 divided by negative 4,000. You get the value of k of 0.00099 pila ba ni? 9906. ln 19 over 999 divided by 4,000. Okay, so we have negative 0.00, tulo ka 0, then 9906. Okay. 9906. Kani ang value ni k? Then ato dahil ni siyang i-substitute diri sa ato ang equation kani. Dire. Ato na siyang i-substitute. Now we'll get our final equation. Kani. Our x of t is now equal to 1,000 over 1 plus 999 e raised to negative 1,000 times 0.009. So we have 0.99060 na dayon. So this one will be used to compute the number of infected student at any time t. Muna dahil na itong gamiton. So, ang gipapangita man sa ato is number of infected students after 6 days. So, ato na lang isa substitute ang 6. So, we have x of 6 is equals to 1,000 over 1 plus 999 e raised to negative 0.9906 times 6. So our x of 6 here is approximately equal to 276 students. So it means that after 6 days, there are 276 infected students. gikan sa 1 naabot siya sa 6 days nimo o 276 ang na-infect sa virus. So inana siya ang paggamit sa tuang logistic equation.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Mag-ask lang ako, sir, pala. For example,
Ha?
sir, lahi ang imong gigamit bitaw as assumption, sir, dili 1. Same ra gyapon naman, sir, ano, sir? Dili 1 yung gamit na assumption.
Lahi. Kung imuhang at t equals to 0,
Yes,
kani
sir.
kay nakuan dapat diri wala ni siyang s dire.
I mean, sa... Ay, okay.
Ara man ni siya.
Okay.
So given na isa ra jud na to ang first ang virus carrier nato isa ra.
Pero na po din mga instances, sir, na mag-assume ka sa value sa x of 0.
Ang pag-assume po nimo depende man po na sa given sa imong problem. Kung dili jud siya stated ang numerical value, then you have to check the sentence on how it was presented sa problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Ay, sir, gi-round up mo yung 276, sir, or yan talaga ang mismong answer?
Kuan, na siya point something. Syempre din ako apelo ng point something. Katulong sa kuan lang.
So, round down lang.
276. Oo. Katong sa whole number lang. Wala may tunga nga estudyante. Mo nang gibutang dira approximately lang. Okay? Any question before we proceed to the next example?
Marag wala na ata, sir.
So, if none, we proceed to our next example. Here. So here we have another example for logistic equation. So the problem is the number n of t. So n of t here stands for the number of people in a community who are exposed to a particular advertisement which is governed by the logistic equation. So ang gihatag diri nga logistic equation is katong atoang differential model nga, first differential model nato katong A and B nga parameters. Ang n diri ha dili ni siya kuan carrying capacity. Timingan lang jud na n ay ang gigamit as a to represent the number of people for this example. So wala kay dili ni siya carrying capacity nimo. So ang iyahang logistic equation is that the change in number of people with respect to time that are exposed to the particular advertisement is equal to the number of people exposed times A minus B times kaning A minus B is the difference on the carrying capacity and your number of people that already exposed on the particular advertisement. So kaniya ang gipagamit niya logistic equation. Then we have here, it says that suppose at the beginning there are 500 people that are already exposed to the particular advertisement. Then it also observed that after one day, there are 1,000 number of people na. Then ang iyang gipa-solve diri is solve for the n of t. So ang iyang ipa-solve is the number of people at any time t. If it is predicted that the limiting number of people in the community who will see the advertisement is 5,000. Still, we are given the carrying capacity. So yung gibutang diri is limiting number. So atong i-ln na lang nato na siya. Kaning 50,000. So it means that within the community, the total number of population is 50,000. So that the number of people that will be exposed to a particular advertisement will not be more than 50,000. Kaya mo naman ang kuan ang total population sa imuhang community nimo. Okay? So, ang iyang ipagamit sa atoa is the differential model 1, but ang atong given is the limiting number or ato ang carrying capacity. Now we are going to solve for that. Ang ato ang number of population, number of people at any time t. So what we know is the original the number of people at t equals to 0 that are exposed to the advertisement, which is 500. Then we also know that after 1 day, there are 1,000 people. Then our limiting number is 50,000 people. So, muna itong na mga values. Then, ang ipagamit sa ito ang differential model for the logistic equation, we have dn over dt equals to n a minus b n. Kana. Then, we already know the solution for this type of differential equation, right? Na-solve naman nato na kanatong p of t nato. But for this, we have n of t. N of t is equal to a n of 0 over b n of 0 plus a minus b n of 0 e raised to negative a t. So, kana siya. So, we already know that n of 0 is 500. Then, but we don't know the value of a and b, right? So, to get the value of our a and b, we can use the conversion nato. Katong ato ang carrying capacity or atong limiting number, ln, is equal to a over k, where k is equal to p. So it means that a limiting number nato, which is 50,000, is equal to a. Then ang k nato is equals to b raman, so over b ra ni siya. So pwede nato ni siya gamiton dayon to substitute there here sa ato ang n of t, so that makuha nato one at a time ang value sa ato ang variable a and variable b. So assume that we use b equals to a over 50,000. Kana. So we're going to use this to substitute here on our n of t. Okay? So substitute nato, we have n of t, we have a, then value sa ato ang n sub 0 is 500. Given na siya sa problem. Then our b now will be a over 50,000 times n sub 0 is 500 plus a minus a over 50,000 times 500 e raised to negative a t. So we choose b para i-substitute dire because kung atong gamito ng a equals to 50,000 b, napakay 50,000 b diri sa imong numerator. So sa imong numerator, sa imong exponent diri sa imong e. So dagdag trabaho siya, mas better na kanina lang atong buhaton kay ma-simplify man nato ni atong equation. Kung ato ang gamiton is b equals to a over 50,000. So ato ni simplify, we have n of t equals to 500a over, kani siya 500 over 50,000 is equal to 0.01 a plus a minus 0.01 a e raised to negative 80. O diba, mas simple na siya. Then further simplification, our n of t So we have 500A over 0.01A plus A minus 0.01, you have 0.99 e raised to negative a t. Then we can cancel a. Ana. So our a of t now will our n of t now will become 500 over 0.01 plus 0.99 e raised to negative a t. Now, kanina nga to ang n of t. So kinahanglan nato og i-solve nato si a. So to do that, pwede nato gamiton ni siya. Ang ato ang second na given, which is after 1 day, there are 1,000 people exposed. Di na nato ni magamit kay we already used this one. Kanina pa natong gamiton. So we have 1,000 is equals to 500 over 0.01 plus 0.99 e raised to negative a. Kaya ang t is equals to 1 raman ni siya. Then solving for a, we have 0.99 e raised to negative a equals to 500 over 1,000 minus 0.01. Then negative a now is equal to ln of 500 divided by 1,000 minus 0.01. You have 0.49. 0.49 over 0.99. So we have our A here. So ln ana 0.49 over 0.99. Negative 0.703. Then divide natog negative para mawalang negative diri sa A. So we have positive 0.7033. Kana na lang. So now we have the value of our A. So ato nang ikuan. Ang B na yun nato na so we already know the value of our A. So the value of our B now, divide nato na og 50,000. So our B is equal to 0.0000141. Muna ang value ni B. Then ato na siyang i-substitute sa atuang model nato. Kaya ang gipangita naman nato ang n of t raman ang gipangita. Okay. So our n of t will be equal to kanilang simplified naman ni siya. 'Di ba? I-simplify naman nato ni siya. So we have 500 over 0.01 plus 0.99 e raised to negative 0.7. Dili masigo. Okay kung agi. Our n of t will be equal to 500 over 0.01 plus 0.99 e raised to negative 0.70333t. Kano mo ang answer for that? Mao naman gipangita is the number N of T of the people in the community. So, kana siya ang number of people at any time T that will be exposed to particular advertisement. So, pwede ra ka mag-substitute og any value sa imong T dira kung pila ka days, then you'll get the number of people that are exposed sa imong advertisement. Okay? Any question?
Pwede ra ba sir na katong isa ka equation ang answer sir kay NFT magyapon to sir?
Katong
Kung K on N sir, tunay K ug N.
pwede ra pud nimo to gamiton nga kuan. You still arrive with the same answer namang gihapon. Kanilang ako lang gipakita is that kani nga way of solution kaya ang iyang gihatag man gud nag given diri nga logistic equation is kaning N times A minus BN. Dili katong with the carrying capacity nato nga logistic equation.
Okay sir, thank you.
The same naman gihapon na sila kay diri man gihapon ang pagkuha nato sa A o sa B kay nagamit man gihapon ta atong conversion nato from the limiting number or atong carrying capacity nato.
Excuse me sir, kanang
Oh,
dili
yes.
sa final answer sir. At any time T na siya sir, kanang ang maximum answer na niya sir kay 50,000 na jud siya sir. Nasa NFT.
Oh,
Okay sir, thank you sir.
so mana siya ang ato ang applications for logistic equations on how to have a how we are going to apply differential equations for this type of problems kani siya.
Ay, sir,
logistic
wala kay question, sir. Last na, sir. Ang
Tama.
kaning A over K na formula, sir, ba galing siya gikan, sir?
sa kuan na siya tawag ani derived na siya, wala na ako gipakita ang derivation niya na nasa kuan sa book na to nga part katong relating the tawag ani the carrying capacity kay ang A minus B man nato is representation of your f of p if assuming that it is a linear lang na function ng ato ang f of p nato. Kana siya naa sa tawag ani sa to na page page 95 I think sa libro ni Zeal. Dito gi-explain ang relationship between the two differential model for assuming the assumption from the linear equation and also from the differential model with for the logistic equation with respect to the model given with the carrying capacity na model nato for logistic equation nato.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Mag-clarify lang po ko, sir. Katong
sama.
N bitaw na yung mag-isulat ganina, sir. Kay same naman sila sa LN diyan, sir, no?
Oo.
Okay,
GLN
sir.
lang nako diri kay ang gigamit naman gud na variable is n naman gud para dili ta maglibog ba. Ang LN diri limiting number, carrying capacity the same na sila. Ana.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we move on. Sana oras? 4:22. Sige, tuwasan na to ni. So we have here different modification of logistic equation. So there are many variation of logistic equation. It will depend on the applications of your differential equation. So we have here harvested logistic equation. We also have restock na logistic equation. So for harvested, we have here our logistic equation, but instead of having only the logistic equation, we have an additional parameter here, which is H. Same with your restock. So for harvested here, we have minus H, and for restock with plus H. So the analogy of that is direct lang siya. Like for example, on the fish pan. So, di ba, the population of the fish increases as time goes by. But we have this schedule or routinary na monthly ba, depende kung unsa nga kuan sa imong pag-harvest. So, while the population increases, you have a certain amount, kung pwede siya constant or function po, depende sa imong number of population sa imong fish within the fish pond nimo, kaning H nimo. So this H will be the number of the fishes that will be taken out on the fish pond. Mo na siya. So the value of your H here is constant, which is greater than 0 ni siya. Then it can also be a function of time. So function of time depends on seasonal na siya. For example, sa imuhang pag-harvest nimo, daghan di ay daghan kag isda for this duration of time. So pwede po nimo daghanan ng imong kwaon, imong i-harvest. Mo na siya sa harvested. So for restock pod, example ana is that sa isa ka office, so you have office supply. So monthly, the purchase of office supplies to be restocked on your office. Then on the duration, the employee also get something from those stock na office supply. So while nagkagamay pud siya ang number, kay imo pud siyang kadugangan pod ang value. Mo na siyang plus H na siya. So mo nang iyahang analogy for harvested and restock. Then we also have here Gompertz differential equation. So same siya, but here we have ln p. So this differential equation is sometimes used as a model in the study of the growth or decline of population. So naragya pa siya growth or decay ra gihapon siya. Dili kay growth or decline of population, also the growth of solid tumors and medical application and certain kinds of actuarial predictions. Si Gompertz differential equation ang ilahang ginagamit for that one. So differential equation is widely used in different types of field on our everyday life. It depends on your field of specialization kung unsay imong gamitan. So, ga-exist ni si differential equation kani sila. Kaning mga inani na mga mathematical model is commonly used for solving or a tool on solving engineering practical problems. Okay, so let's move on for our next nato nga topic here. The last topic for our nonlinear model. Kani kasayo na pod ni siya. So leaking problem. So differential equation also applies in hydrodynamics. So in hydrodynamics, Torricelli laws states that the speed v of efflux of water through a sharp edge hole at the bottom of a tank filled to a depth h is the same as the speed that a body, in this case a drop of water, would acquire in falling freely from a height h, that is v equals to square root of 2gh, where g is your acceleration due to gravity. So here we have a leaking problem. So what it means is that you have a tank or any container that has a hole at the bottom. Then the rate of change sa imong volume of the liquid inside the tank is directly proportional to the change on the area of the change in the area is directly proportional to the area of the hole of the at the bottom of your tank and the speed of how the water is leaving on the tank, from the tank. So we have here dv over dt is equals to negative ah square root of 2gh. So we have here a negative indication since the change of volume here does not dili man ga-increase, magka-decrease man ni. Why? Because leaking problem man, magkagamay ni siya. Isod po magkapuno ang ato ang tangke nga naay buho sa ubos. Magkagamay jud ang number ang liquid inside that tank due to the hole at the bottom. Kana siya. So dV over dt here is the rate of volume of water leaving the tank. Then if you notice here in this differential equation, our dependent variable is V, which is the volume. But here on our right-hand side of the equation, we don't have any variable V, or we don't have volume. Ani. What we have here is the speed of water leaving from the tank, and also the area of the hole at the bottom of the tank. So we have here the changing variable here on the right hand side is H, and the changing variable on the left hand side is V. So now to relate this equation, we have this formula where the volume inside the tank is directly proportional to the surface area of the water times the depth of the water or the tank nimo. So we have AW times H. This AW is the area of your surface water surface area of the water, and H is the depth of the water. So applying derivative on this one, so we have dVT over dt. So AW. Then ang mag-change man ani kung magkaubos, unsa may magka-change ani dire kaning equation. Kung natay buslot, then magkaubos ang volume sa ato ang water inside the tank. Unsay mag-change na value?
Height, sir.
H, sir.
Ang H. So it means that kung mag-apply tag derivative ana, dH over dt ni siya. Kana. So dV over dt is equals to your area of the surface water times the change of height nimo. So imo na i-substitute dire. So once you substitute AW dH over dt, then imong i-divide sa whole equation ng AW, then you'll get this formula. dH over dt, or the rate of change of height nimo or depth sa imong water is equal to the negative of the area of the hole divided by area of the surface water times the speed of the water leaving the tank, or square root of 2gh. So this is the rate of changing of height of the water inside the tank. So now the right hand side and the left hand side are equal, nanatay same nga dependent variable. So we have here h, and we also have here h as the dependent variable. So now we can use this as our differential model on solving leaking problems. So these two equations here, we neglect the friction and contraction of water in the hole. So when there are friction or contraction, so it is being taken into account, then your differential equation will be this one. The rate of change of your height is equals to negative C. So C here stands for the friction and contraction of water coefficient na siya, times AH over AW times square root of 2GH, where your C is in the value of your C is in between 0 to 1. Kana siya. So here, wala na akong ipakita ko itong pareha gain nga method of solution, because for leaking problem, we don't have a specific solution katong H of T ni mo dire. Kaya mag-vary ni siya depend on the shape of your container or your tank. Kaya ang area nimo dire sa hole dili mag-change. Depende po sa area sa imong hole. Kung ang hole nimo is circular, so ang area nimo is circle. Kung triangular or square imong hole, ang area sa imong hole dire mag-change po ang iyang formula. Same with your water. If the tank nimo kay kung ang first nimo is cylindrical, so cylindrical ang imuhang circle ang imuhang area sa imuhang surface sa water. But if it's conical pod, mag-change po ang iyang area ana kay kung conical from ang surface area sa imuhang water ana kay depende kung inverted, magkadako siya. Kung dili inverted ang imong cone kay magkagamay ang area sa imuhang surface water. Then napoy trapezoidal. So depende lang jud na sa tank mo, nang wala dire tay specific nga H of T. Ato ni siyang compute jud. Magsugod na ato ang solution on the differential equation jud. Okay? So maganda tayo example dire. We are going to apply an example here. So suppose the tank is 10 feet high and has a radius of 2 feet, and the circular hole has a radius of 1/2 inch. So if the tank is initially full, how long will it take to empty? So we have a cylindrical tank given niya dire. Then ang ipangutana is, how long will it take na mahurot ang tubig inside our tank? So what we are going to start our solution with our differential equation. So we have dH over dt equals to negative area sa atong hole over area sa atong water times square root of 2gh. Kana. Muna na itong dito magsugod sa ito ang calculation. Then, we're going to solve for our h of t. Kani. Then, kaning g nato dire constant man. Kaning g raman ang constant nato. So, unsa man natong gamiton nga acceleration due to gravity dire.
9.8, sir.
9.8. Mag-convert pata. Feet man ang given dire og inch. So, gamito nato kay 32 feet per second squared. Ano natong gamiton? Para di na ta ma-hassle pa mag-convert sa ato ang unit. Okay? So, ato na siyang coincide with the given unit of within the problem. Kana. So, ato na siyang i-apply dire. So, we have dH over dt equals to negative AH over AW square root of 2G. So 2 times 32H. So we have here negative AH over AW. Then square root of 32, square root of 2 times 32, 64. So we have 8. Then square root of H, dH over dt. Now, we have here variable, separable. So, ato lang yung transposing ang H dire. So, we have dH over square root of H equals to negative 8 AH over AW. Then, dt. So, integrate na to both sides. Kaning AH ug AW constant raman ni kay circular naman ang atong cylindrical man ang atong tank. So ang area nato sa water dili mag-change. Same pod ang area sa atong hole dili pod mag-change. So unya na nato i-substitute ang value ni AH ug AW. Constant ra ni sila. So unsa may integral ni dH over square root of t square root of h?
Square root of h, sir.
2 square root of h, sir.
2 square root of h. Then kani diri sa pikas we have sama na diri
Negative 8
negative
times
8 AH
AW over AW
A sub H over AW
T.
T plus C. So karon kuha na tong value ni C. So at T equals to 0, unsay value sa atong H? Atong
10,
height
sir.
nato. 10. Puno man. Puno man siya. Kay the tank is initially full. So ang atong H is 10. So ato nang i-apply dire. 2 square root of 10 is equals to negative kani ma-0 na ni kay ang T nato is 0 man. Ma-0 ni siya nga term. So C nato is equals to 2 square root of 10. So apply nato na siya. So we have 2 square root of H equals to negative 8 AH over AW T plus 2 square root of 10. Then, atong i-isolate si H para atong H of T na lang dayon siya. So, divide na to whole equation by 2, then atong i-square. So, we have H of T is equals to negative 4 AH over AW T plus square root of 10 then squared. Kana siya. So, natay H of T. Dayon ang gipapangita sa to is how long will it take to empty. So, gipangita na to ang T dire. So, kung ato ning pangitaon na, kana naman tay H of T dire, which is that equation of our height with respect to time. So, ang height daw, ang sa daw ang time na ang ato ang height sa water kay ma-zero. Ma-empty siya. So, it means our H of T here is 0. Ma-empty naman natong tank. So, wala na tayo height, ana. Equals to negative 4. Then, atong AH karon ato na i-substitute atong area sa hole. Ang area sa atong hole, kay circular hole lang man siya. So, we have pi times 1/2 times 1 over 12, kay inch man siya. I-convert na to siya sa feet. Then, squared over pi times 2 squared t plus square root of 10. Mawala na po natin ng square ko. Ato na siyang square root both sides, magod 0 naman ang pikas. Mawala na ng square nato dire. So, solving for this one, we have square root of 10 equals to kani, cancel si 4, cancel si pi, 1 over 24 squared. You have 1 over 576. Ako nang i-transpose sa pikas para mawala ang negative. 576t. Then solving for t, we have t which is equal to 1,821.47 seconds. Or you have 30.36 minutes. So it took 30.36 minutes or 1,821.47 seconds to fully empty the tank or the cylindrical tank with a height of 10 feet. So man siya it took time niya to empty the tank nimo. So inana siya ang paggamit nato sa ato ang leaking problems. So dire magsugod jud ta sa ato ang differential equation. Wala tay choice but to start with differential equation because mag-vary man ang ato ang AH ug AW. So dili ta makakuha og iyahang constant formula for our H of T here. Okay? So next is here. The last example nato. So last example, we have a leaking canonical tank. This is what I told you na bug-vary ang atuang equation for our H of T. Depende on the shape of our tank. So for this matter, we have an inverted canonical tank. So suppose that the canonical tank is inverted as shown in the figure and that the water leaks out a circular hole of radius 2 inches in the center of its circular base. So what is the time it takes to empty a full tank? So take the friction and constant coefficient to be C equals to 0.6. So karon given taog friction and contraction coefficient niya. Then our acceleration due to gravity is 32 feet per second squared because the given value units for our radius are on inches. O ang yang height is in feet pod. So kana lang 32 feet per second sa second squared atong gamiton. So to solve this one, we're going to apply similar triangle. So we have here area A. So at kanito kung gingon dire nga ang area nimo dire mag-vary as time goes by because it is a canonical. Dili constant ang surface area sa imong water. So kung magkaubos ang imong height, magkadako ang imong area sa water dire. So ang imong area sa water dire is a function of your height. Dili constant. And not the same with the area sa imong hole, constant ra siya di man magkadako ang buslot nato dire. So karon atong i-relate ni siya, we have a similar triangle. So first, we have here sa atong smaller triangle, ang height niya is 20 minus h. Kani siya, smaller triangle nato. Over, ang base niya is a. Then, kaning bigger triangle, we have a height of 20 with a base of 8. Then solving for a, our a here is 2/5 times 20 minus h. Muna siya. Muna to ang a nato. So karon, pangita nato is the time it takes to empty the full tank. So start gyapon ta sa ato ang dH over dt. dH over dt equals to negative c. So nanatay constant friction and contraction coefficient. Negative c AH over AW square root of 2GH. Muna ito ang gamiton niya differential model for this example. So, pwede na ito kaundaan natong AW. Atong AW is equals to 4 pi 20 minus h squared over 25. Kaya nga to ang area, ang atong radius man sa A nato is 2/5 times 20 minus h. R squared nato. Ano siya? Then ang atong area sa whole is equal to pi over 36. 2 inches. So atong i-convert first atong i-convert to foot, dayon atong squared, so you'll get pi over 36 for your area sa whole. Constant ang area sa whole, but area sa water nimo, surface area sa water kay dili. Okay? Ato na yun i-apply. So we have dH over dt equals to negative 0.6. Then atong AH is pi over 36. Then our AW is 4 pi over 25 times 20 minus h squared. Times 2GH. So we have here 8 square root of h gihapon ni siya. Kay 32 naman natong gamiton niya g. So simplifying, you'll get dH over dt equals to, calculate nato ni siya. What's left is negative 5 over 6 square root of h over 20 minus h squared kana siya. Kung imo na i-simplify. So this one, nanatay variable separable. So applying variable separable, so we have 20 minus h squared over square root of h dh is equals to negative 5 over 6 dt. So integrating both sides. So sa PCAS, pwede nato ni siya expound ang ato ang binomial nato dire para mas easier ang integration nato. So this one is just equal to integral of 400 minus 40h plus h squared divided by square root of h dh is equals to integral of negative 5 over 6 dt. Now, integrating it term by term. So, integration there is sa atong left-hand side. You have 800 square root of h minus 80 over 3 h raised to 3 halves. Then, plus 2/5 h raised to 5 halves. Then, equals to negative 5 over 6t plus c. So karon kuha na tong value ni c. So to get the value of c, gamito nato ato ang t equals to 0, your h unsa man natong height nato dire 20. Okay? Kay full tank man siya, initially full tank pa natong sugod nato. Ang height nato is 20 man. So calculating, applying 20 here. So we have 800 times square root of 20 minus 80 over 3 times 20 raised to 3 halves plus 2 over 5, 20 raised to 5 halves. Then kani 0, diretso equals to C na din eh. Plug in mo na sa calculator, the value of your C now is just equal to 1,908.11. Mo ang value ni C. Dayon, ang next na itong pangitaon is the time it takes na ma-empty atong tank. So, kani atong gamiton na equation gihapon. Layo na ballpen. Kani atong gamiton nga equation. But natay value ni C. 1,908.11. So, if the tank is empty, so it means that the H is equals to 0. So, kani siya ma-0. So, on the left-hand side value sa atong equation be equal to 0. Then, we have negative 5 over 6t. Kani ang time natong gipangita, kani ang t. Then, plus 1,908.11. Solving for t, you'll get a value of 2,289.73 seconds, or you get 38.16 minutes. So, kanimuhang value or the time it takes to empty the inverted canonical tank with the height of 20 feet. So, it takes 38.16 minutes or 2,289.73 seconds. Okay? Any question?